Welcome to another episode of Doing It Cheap. Well, welcome back. We're going to try to do something today. I've never done this, but you know, I'm all about doing it cheap. I'm going to see if I can't make my own hot sauce. And I read on the ingredients and it says peppers, vinegar, and salt. Well, I've got some vinegar and I got some jalapeno peppers I snuck over there and got out of the neighbor's garden. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up these jalapenos. I've got one of them things where you make your own smoothies or sorbets, or just, you know, try to take, like I use frozen strawberries and bananas and make a fruit smoothie for the morning, and in the afternoon, instead of putting water or 7-Up in it, I might put a little vodka. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up this handful of jalapenos, and I'm going to put some vinegar in here, and I'm going to mulch this up into a liquid and add a little salt. We're going to see what this tastes like. So I'm going to pause the video now and do all this work and then come back. Okay, what I've done is I've cut all the stems off of the hot peppers, off the jalapenos. I've got them in this little jar thing, and like you see me before, I can't do nothing without Harbor Freight. That's the smallest funnel out of their 4 funnels for $1.99, whatever. Now, I ain't never done this before, so we're going to learn together. Well, it says peppers and it says vinegar, so I'm going to pour me some vinegar in there. I don't know how much to put in, but I put in just about enough to cover all of them, because the first ingredient listed is supposed to be what you got the most of. So I'm going to try that. I realize it's got to be watery enough that it'll flow down that little funnel, get in that little tube. I don't have a big old syringe like to inoculate a cow or something. And I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of salt in there, because it said salt. So I went to Walmart and I got a little old Rival brand, little blender, juicer, I don't know what you call this thing to make smoothies with. Anyhow, I'm gonna put this over here, and it's going to be loud, so I'll make sure that I adjust the volume so it don't bust your eardrums out. We're going to put that on there. Make sure I get all that salt washed down. All right, it's time to taste it. I don't know what I've created. We're going to find out. Now, some people say, why are you going all that trouble? You can buy you a jar of hot sauce for $1. Yeah, well, I like doing it cheap. And what if I ain't got $1? And I got a bunch of old jalapenos here that the neighbor didn't collect, and the frost is starting to get his plants. But let me tell you something. I think I just found a way to make hot sauce cheap. Let's see if it'll go down that little funnel from Harbor Freight. See, I didn't filter this I shouldn't ought to done that. Well, Lord, that's hot. That's gonna be some good hot sauce. Well, folks, there you have it. I'm gonna run it through the blender some more, make it more watery. You know, make sure you get all these little bitty tiny pieces really emulsified, turned into water, so they'll go down that little bitty tiny funnel. Because after all, that's not much of a, it's not a very big hole in the hot sauce bottle itself, plus it squoze down there pretty good because of that funnel. So there you go. That's how you make hot sauce. And God, it's hot. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.